And my dear, I know what it feels when you finally get into your job. You have this employment, you have this salary, there is this money that you have in your hand suddenly, which you've got access to, which you never had before. It feels good, right? That you are now working hard and your work is being acknowledged and it is giving you something back in return. Now, after 20, 21, 23, 24 years of life, you are getting this financial freedom. But as we walk this path, life happens. And what typically has happened to you, that now your job is getting really challenging, right? There are people who are actually, not looking up at you as much as they used to. Your seniors are pointing fingers at you, using you as a scapegoat for things that they are not doing right, that can be happening wrong around you. And now you really don't know what to do. And sometimes you may get these thoughts in your head that, oh my God, this is not as much fun as I had expected. Now that is one wicket down in your head. Not as much fun as you had expected, right? Second, it seemed so easy out there when you didn't have it. It seemed so easy. It only, all that you knew was you just have to go out there, do your thing, and you get your paycheck at the end of it. So your mind was only focusing on the paycheck. It was not focusing on what it would take for you to get there. Now, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is what I want to tell all the people of your age group as well. That it is not only the destination that should make a difference to you, but it is also the journey. It is also the path that you take to reach there. You have to walk that path, right? So it is the destination will give you what you need to get. That's fine. But the journey will give you much more. So while you have the paycheck and while you've got used to the paycheck now, the other things are becoming bigger in your head. Like we do what we need to do to earn our daily bread. It is not only the bread that you need to earn, you also need to earn the path that is giving you the bread. If you're not able to digest the path, my dear, the bread will be taken away. Don't you get it? So, like I always say, we all love life when it is hunky-dory. But the moment gets a little challenging, and again, my dear, the word challenging, it's not the outside that necessarily need to be challenging. It is our thought pattern, which is really fixed, which is really conditioned, and something that we are not expecting. So, whose bad is it? Is it the happenings bad? Is it the bad of the paths that has actually won you the bread? So, where is the bad? The bad is my preparation. The bad is that my perceptions are not broadened enough. So my dear, feet on the floor again. Get grounded. Just be available for anything and everything that is showing up in your space. Just learn the art to flow and to allow. But you know what? This comes to you for free. And you're not even dealing with anybody else, with any person else. You're only dealing with your own mind, which is yours. And if your mind doesn't listen to you, who else do you think will listen to you? So it is your mind and it is your thought, and it's not a brainer. It can be changed. When things are going really tough, it's good news. Why is it good news? Because it's time for internal introspection. Internally, allow. Be grateful that you have this path which you have wanted, but just at that point, you had wanted this path only because you were expecting the result, the paycheck. While the path was all missed out, it was not there in your head. So, welcome, my dear, to the real world. This is the path. I will be lying to you if I say it's going to be, oh, flawless, beta. Don't worry about it. You know, here, there's a bed of roses. Please cross that in your head, Raja. There aren't any. A rose comes with its thorns. And if there are no thorns, there are no roses. So you have to learn the art of just enjoying the rose while being careful about how you're holding it, so that the thorn doesn't prick you. You get it? That is what it is. There are two ways of looking at life in general, and then we'll come to the micro part of it. One is the aspect of quitting. You can quit today, no problem. You can quit whatever you're doing today, no problem. But remember, what you get tomorrow, there is no guarantee that it's going to be better than what you have already had. right? Remember, a bird in hand is better than two in the bush. As when we were children, we've learned that. So this is in real life as well. So remember this. Do whatever you need to do. Again, don't get into imaginative life scenario, okay? You must understand that if you quit something today, there is no guarantee that what you have tomorrow will be better. Number one. Number two, when you have something highly challenging and you quit, you're losing out on the opportunity of actually strengthening your mind, learning your lessons. Yes, I hear you. I understand that you don't know any other way out. Nobody has taught you how to fight it out. I'm not even asking you to fight, Raja. Give it enough of your time and attention so that tomorrow, when you decide to quit, your guilt does not eat you up. That, oh no, maybe I should have tried harder. Just because you are quitting your job, please don't go down the guilt trip in a negative way. You are meant for something much better than this. But having said that, this only comes after phase 1. This is phase 2. Remember what I told you to start with in the beginning? There has to be a lot of mental work done before any kind of external change is expected. And if they still haven't, and you're feeling claustrophobic every single day despite your internal hard work while doing your best externally, and also knowing that tomorrow might not be as good as today. So if today is troubling you, then tomorrow can be torturous. So knowing that also you are ready to quit, then just go for it. And the best is waiting for you. Just be very grateful while you are doing that to God for what He's given you in the form of job in the first place, for the paychecks that you've got from this organization, the colleagues around you, and for a lot of learnings that has come your way while you were in it. Have that sense, develop that aptitude, and you will have a beautiful path open for you, because as you develop your mind qualitatively, the manifested world will also show up in the same developed space. Do you get that, my darling? All the best, and I'm really hoping that you have a great life ahead. Loads of love. God bless.